Hello and welcome to Greymane Gaming. My name is Greymane and we are in Darkshore waiting on the World PvP supply drop, which if you haven't done it yet, you get some pretty decent gear and you get some pretty decent honor. And depending on if the actual other faction shows up. I mean, we had Horde here earlier, but they just have seemed to have, they got kind of wrecked, and it looks like they've all kind of given up. So, not really going to be a whole lot of world PvP, I'm afraid. But maybe because the timer hasn't really run down yet, maybe they'll come back. So we'll just wait it out. 10 minutes. I don't know if it's going to be that long. Right there, the raid leader says in about 10 minutes. So maybe the horde will start showing up. And we'll get some PvP action going on here. I love PvP. World PvP, I think, is the smartest thing that Blizzard could do. Even though it's always been there, even if you're on a PvE server, you always had the ability to flag yourself for PvP, and um, you know. But now it seems they are trying to put more focus on it, and I don't know if it really matters, honestly, because it just seems to be whereas before you could be in any zone and just flag yourself for PvP, but now you have to go back to your respective city, capital city, Orgrimmar or Stormwind, and you have to turn World PvP on. Just seems like they've made it more complicated. They've shifted the focus to make this, this kind of like a grandstand effort to put World PvP back on the map, but they've made it more complicated because you have to, say that you see a horde somewhere or you see an alliance and you want to engage them in PvP. Well, you have to go all the way back to your main city, turn on PvP, and then go back. By the time you get there, it might be gone, unless you just choose to keep World PvP on at all times, which is an option. But I think they should make it so you either have more zones where you can, like an inn or a place where you get like rested XP in each zone, and then turn it on there, as opposed to going back to Stormwind or Orgrimmar and having to Hearthstone back there or whatever. Like if you were to come to Darkshore, put it in like Lord of Nell, and be able to turn it on there, or put it in Astronar. Someplace a little more localized, where you don't have to use your Hearthstone and then come all the way back and hope the person that you want to PvP against is waiting there. So, or just leave PvP on. But not many people. It's hard because you leave on World PvP and then you take a chance if you're questing or trying to level and you're getting sacked by the opposite faction all the time. It can become frustrating. That's why PvE servers existed in the first place, I believe. So I think they made an error in judgment by just allowing it to be activated in a capital city, and that's it. Because I don't want to go back to all the way back to Stormwind and have to turn on World PvP. Then, what if you're not someplace close? What if I was in Outland? What if I was in, minor complaint, I suppose. And it wasted probably 3 minutes, so we're good to go. So this should be dropping soon. 8.5 minutes, so we'll wait, see what we get. Hopefully some horde will show up and we can do a little PvP. But I think for the most part, World PvP is the best thing. And that was always the best part of World of Warcraft. If you remember, if you've ever, if you're one of the old guys that came, guys or gals, I'm sorry, I don't mean to, that were part of the original World of Warcraft launch. You'll recall, all the PvP if you were like sitting in, say, Ironforge, and then one person would be like, I just was at a South Shore and there's PvP going on there. Let's go, Terran Mill. And you'd see the whole server just, congregate to Terran Mill, and there'd be this huge, like, battle there for hours in that field between South Shore and Terran Mill. It was amazing. I used to love it. In fact, they had, like, an event, I think, on the anniversary. They had an event that highlighted those old days. Um, so yeah, it's a good thing they're bringing it back, and I think another plus for Battle for Azeroth is that if you come back and you do the quest here, the world quest and stuff, it's like kind of like going back home after a long time, because this is where we started out. This was these are the original questing areas. I mean, it's like the very first time I came to World of Warcraft, I was a night elf. I think I was a hunter, and just for nostalgic reasons, I was amazed by being able to come back here and quest the world quest and stuff. Because I remember, you know, 14 years ago, logging into to World of Warcraft for the first time and seeing Darnassus, and it's like vibrant colors, and it just amazed me because it was one of the first MMOs I've ever played. Tried a little bit of EverQuest, but I think that was actually after I played World of Warcraft. So I think World of Warcraft was actually the first MMO I ever played, and it just totally blew my mind. I mean, I had played other multiplayer games like Unreal Tournament and stuff, but just none that were the size and scope of World of Warcraft. Anyway, let's see if we have any horde here yet. I don't see any in the sky. So now, be aware that if you do enter World PvP, especially here on Darkshore, Darkshore, if you think you can fly above the enemy like this and sit here and point and laugh and fart and whatever you want to do and not get dismounted, you can. You can be dismounted now in the air uh, by throwing a net on you, and you'll fall right down, and they will dogpile on you, and you'll be done. So don't think that by having a flying mount you can escape being killed, because it does happen. All right. So hopefully the supply drop will be coming very soon, and you get really good honor, and you get some pretty good gear if you haven't been doing the daily world quests here that are in Darkshore, like these. That gives you gear. I don't know why you haven't, but hopefully once the supply starts coming, once I set alliance, or I mean horde. Sorry, I keep on saying alliance. I just got off my horde characters. I don't see any horde at all. If no horde show up, this will be an easy victory for the supply crate, which, I don't know, seems kind of like you're cheating because it's just too easy. I want some opposition. So I think I'm going to jump off. Once we get this supply crate, I'm going to jump off and go play some Fortnite. I'm really enjoying Fortnite, but I won't talk about it in a World of Warcraft video, but I don't want to keep on waiting for... If there's no horde here, I'm not going to wait around every time. While it's free stuff, but I want some action, too. Hear that noise? Is that an airplane? Yeah, there it is. Drop zone. So here we go. The helicopter or whatever it was went over us. Now, oh, where are they going? They are over here. Yes, it's on the beach. Now I'll probably get a little laggy. I don't know if I'll get laggy, but people always yell it's laggy when they're on these things. Alright, here we go. And here it comes. And not one horde to be seen. Oh wait, there's one. No. Not one horde to be seen. I'm underwater opening it. Did I get it or did someone else get it? Oh, geez. Oh, no, someone else got it. I already had that. I don't know why I can't loot it. Must be lagging because I am really...
I'm out of range.
Well, that's it though. That's a supply drop. I don't know why I can't get this. This is I can't check my achievements. Huh. Oh well. I think I already had that belt. Let me have a look. Shackled. Maybe I don't. Oh yeah, I do. Maybe that's why I couldn't loot it. Anyway, that's war mode without the war. But if you're wondering on how you do it, that's, you just come in here, you join a group, and that's PvP, a world mode for the Darkshore event, anyway. So we'll end it there, and I will see you in another video.